Okay guys, so this is a little bit of a different format of the top hat organizer, but it's still the same thing that we've practiced with. So for this top hat organizer, you are going to use the two stories that we read this week called Alexander Graham Bell, It Talks, and From Telephone to FaceTime. And then right here in this row right here, what was the main topic of both of them? What were both of them trying to tell us? What were both of them about? So how are they the same? They were both talking about one thing. And I think you know what that is. So what are they both talking about? Okay, and that you type that right here in this section. Under here, this section right here, the details, you're going to tell me what details you learned about from Alexander Graham Bell Talks that is about the topic. So, and then you're going to go on here, what details about this topic that you just read about came from telephone to FaceTime. So I'm going to go ahead and type the topics. What were they both talking about? They both talk about how telephones were invented and improved. Okay, so I helped you out with the topic. Now it's your turn to fill out the rest. You're going to fill out the details about how the telephones were invented and improved from the story Alexander Graham Bell. And over here is how the telephone was invented and improved from the story Telephone to FaceTime. Here, you're going to write down what both of them had in common. What were the two texts talking about? What were they both saying? And then down here, what were the differences? So a good sentence starter would be, in Alexander Graham Bell, It Talks, it says, and then you fill out the sentence, but in from telephone to FaceTime, it says something that's completely opposite or not the same as Alexander Graham Bell. So I gave you a sentence starter for the differences because that's a little bit harder than the similarities. Over here, you would say they both say, and then filling the blanks, I'll put that there. They both say, or they both talk about, or they both had. So you choose. But there are your sentence starters. We even gave you the topic so that you can focus on the topic. And you're going to fill in all the parts that you haven't filled in yet. Don't forget, one column here is for Alexander Graham Bell. This column here is telephone to FaceTime. This one's all the similarities. And this one's all the differences. Now remember, we do expect you third graders to write as many as you can find. The more, the better. All right, good luck.